Hi, Michael. Nice to see you here at the EuCNC 6 Summit 2023 edition. So IMEC is a patron, and more than that, next year will be much more than a patron, right?
Yes, we're very excited actually having EuCNC 2024 in Antwerp. IMEC is, of course, very well known because it's the #1 research institute for semiconductors and semiconductor process development. But I think sometimes it's not as well known that we have a very big part of the team that's actually really looking at how to connect these semiconductor technologies to applications. And one very important application, of course, is telecommunications network, whether they're cellular, non-cellular, terrestrial, non-terrestrial. So for us, it's also really great to have that there because it will allow us to connect our bigger R&D community also to, well, the entire ecosystem that's present here at EuCNC.
Great. So it will be a great conference next year for sure.
Yes, I think so. It will be in Antwerp, which, maybe also to situate a little bit. So IMEC inside Flanders has a number of sites. Biggest one where also the 300 and 200 millimeter fab is where we're looking at advanced CMOS next generation scaling, but also a lot of the compound semiconductors needed for next generation RF systems that the networks will also require. That's mostly in Leuven. Then we have a lot of work happening on time-sensitive networking, IoT technologies, Bluetooth, ultra-wideband, and so on. And also, for example, exposure to electromagnetic fields and studies of that, of energy efficiency, also important from a sustainability perspective, which is happening in Ghent. And then there's a really big group also in Antwerp, and Ghent and Antwerp are hosting together, working on programmable networks. Probably the most well-known one is a 5G blueprint that we are working on right now. And we have, of course, the Smart Highway, a stretch of about 30 kilometers, where we have put mobile edge compute or multi-access edge compute nowadays around the highway to test all of these advanced 5G and beyond 5G applications. So we're really excited. At IMEC, we've always done our biggest flagship event, ITF, which in fact will be just, I think, 2 weeks before EuCNC. We always do it in Antwerp because we have a great location. It's very easy to get to. Yeah, and there's the culture and there's opportunities to interact also with the ecosystem in Antwerp. We have the harbor, Port of Antwerp, which I think is the second biggest if you look at in specifically containers or certain types of traffic. We, of course, have large telecom infrastructure providers that have their fixed access headquarters right next door. So we're expecting there to be a good dynamic there as well. And of course, there's a vibrant community of startups also in the networking space, also coming from IMEC, like Farotech, that are looking at fixed wireless access and all of these things that are more and more entering also into the 6G discussion.
Looking forward to see you.
Well, and looking
Antwerp
forward to see you again year after year at that conference.
With pleasure.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Michael.